it's not a walk in the park. What you need to do is find somebody who has some objectivity with the family.
And that's what Nan Cohen can do for you.
Yes. So get straight with your divorce lawyer or your mediator or your collaboration expert to get you mostly on the same page. It's not easy, but when you have a piece of property in the middle of a divorce situation, where, just like Nan said, one person wants the house, the other person wants the house, one person can't afford it, the other person maybe can afford it, but together they can afford it. And sometimes that house in the middle of a divorce needs to be sold so that these two parties who don't want to be married together anymore can go their separate ways and take care of their children and, you know, do what needs to be done. But I think it's really important that the real estate agent that they choose, have some experience with dealing on this divorce subject, because you do have to have an element of objectivity when you're talking with the husband and you're talking with the wife, and everybody wants to be on the same page and everybody wants to be heard, and you know, it can get really kind of messy if you're not on the same page.
All right, listen, by the way, if it ever happens again, the only thing we're going to be fighting over is a throw rush. I have nothing left.
I hope it never happens again.
No, please. Well, you know, if we're all big boys and girls here, we've all been through it, right?
Yes.
Right, Chris? Right,
Yes.
Dan? Right, Rob?
Yes.
Everybody. So we speak from experience, and you know what? I must say, you guys are a great barometer of how it can work in a good way.
Thank you.
And I think because of my ex-wife, who taught me a lot, and if I would have listened more, I could have learned a lot more. She has helped me, and I'm very grateful and I love her for that. So, you know, we've all learned, and I think it's just about doing the right thing when it comes to the kids. And when it comes to the house, my opinion, the children should be with the mother, and they should be in the house that they were born and raised in, if that's possible, because they deserve every opportunity to have the same gifts that we did.
Right, and have that peace, you know. And I do think it's very important that everybody get on the same page. And, you know, you don't want to be married anymore. That's, you know, it happens. But don't pull your kids into it. Give them some peace. And
that's what the house will do for them.
And that's what a house will do, yes.
All right, listen, we will take a break, and then we'll come back. And she's got other things on her mind that she'd like to talk about. 866-391-1020. Dollar Bank Instant Access, KDKA.com. Good morning, everybody.
We're live, we're local, we're the voice of Pittsburgh. News Radio 1020, KDKA.
Yeah.
That was no fun.
That was no fun?
I was having so much difficulty getting this live.
Is
You
it
say
up?
hi to everybody now.
Morning, everybody. Everything's okay now?
Everything's okay now,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think divorce is, you know, it's really hard on the kids.
The hell with my kids, I love them. They're fine. I'm the one who's having a hard time. I'm the one 50
You're
pounds
suffering.
overweight, living in a basement, broke.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
I'll be dead soon, though.
Oh, come on
Yeah,
now.
I asked my mother to take me last night. I do every night before I go to bed. There's nothing left. What am I going to do? I'm going to come here every Saturday and just get
Listen,
bigger
your
and bigger
kids
and
will miss
bigger.
you.
No, I know.
Rob.
This
Kids
is
will miss you.
all it is work. It's over. And it's okay. I'm happy. I had a great run. I just don't want it to be painful, though.
I was thinking, I was, you know what's funny is, I don't know where, I think this was part of my dream last night. I dreamt that there's a business that you could start, like, no, it was when I was in the tub last night. We have a bubble tub, you know what I mean?
I couldn't get out of the tub.
Yeah, that's my problem, is I have a hard
It's an
time.
air tub.
I thought to myself, you know, so many people suffer when they're dying. There's got to be, and what do? We leave them in the hospital bed to
We're
die.
just joking here. We all want to live for 20, 30, we want to have our
Forever.
kids. But the sad thing of it is, and I get it now, your body just doesn't respond. You guys haven't hit that wall yet. You wait.
No, I don't want to hit that
You
wall.
wait. Well, I'm telling you,
That's
that's
why
why you better
slam
take
down all
time
those
and go to
vitamins.
Palm Beach and relax.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I'm telling you, none of these people care about the millions that you made of. Coldwell Banker's not having a Lauren Klein day. You'll be like, boom, get her off the floor. And how long have you been selling real estate? You're 23? Wear the boots, skirt, come in.
Let's go.
They don't care.
Got a pulse?
Right, that's exactly right.
That is.
You know, when you die, they go, sold. It's like this place. They go over. Listen, if I hit the floor, it would be forgotten.
Oh no, they'd do something in your honor for like an hour.
No, not an hour.
Yeah.
Brock would go like this. Welcome to the Brock Schneider. See, and I always pay tribute to dead people. I like doing that.
Well, you never know who you're going to see on the other side.
That's right.
You know
Yeah.
what? Can I tell you something? It doesn't matter.
Ah.
It's all good. It just doesn't matter.
Well, I got an email yesterday from my daughter's teacher at school. She's a senior. She's graduating.
I know, sweet little.
Yeah, in May.
Looks like her mommy.
Yeah, she is such a love. I got an email yesterday from the teacher at school telling me what a wonderful child I had. Out of 3 classes this teacher had, only one person thanked her for this cookie spread she brought in for the
She caught a
class.
row. All right. Do you think, as we return, Lauren Klein, Pittsburgh Property Diva, do people really respect each other's property today, you think? When it comes to real estate sales, are they looking at property around them, and do you think people care enough about their property to understand that that's a barometer as far as the rest of the neighborhood goes? It can not only affect the price of their house if they decide to sell, but their neighbor's house.
Yes, I do think people are cognizant of that, and they do pay attention to what's happening on their own street and in their own neighborhoods. And you know, just like everybody else, we're kind of in competition all the time. You know, you want to make sure that your house is as sharp and tidy as your neighbor's house. I think most people are like that. And then you have some people who, you know, for whatever reason, they're elderly or they've had some financial hardships and they can't take care of the house like they'd like to or like they used to. And I do see that. I do see that. But I just got a email rather, last night from a client that I met in August of 2016. He and his wife were thinking about moving but weren't really sure, and you know, kind of just put it on the back burner. So I talked to them about, you know, what we do when the time comes, when they are sure that they want to move forward. And don't you know, somebody put up a for sale sign 2 doors down, and they looked at the price and said, our house is way better than that, and we're ready now. So, you know, people move and do things for all sorts of different reasons, but they do, I think, pay attention to what's happening in their own neck of the woods.
And let me just say this, you know, your husband does amazing videography. I mean, it's incredible.
He does.
Listen, I had a career in television for many years, another life, another time, and I've been around some of the best, and he is really incredible at what he does. That's why you should chime in and watch this thing now. It is trending and streaming live on Facebook, PittsburghPropertyDiva.com. But I want people to also understand, when they see these, you guys do things with a lot of class, and it looks like upscale, which it is, but you also will take care of anyone, and you treat a person like me who's just looking to buy that 6-figure home and to, you know, move into it and leave the boxes in the corner till the following Christmas, and everybody's happy. Or there's someone that wants to get the house in Swickley Heights, which is a great place too.
Yes.
I park cars there Tuesday nights. but honestly, that was pretty good.
That was
That
good.
wasn't
That
good.
My
was
friend
really quick.
Tony Sinatra's up there laughing right now thinking about that. But anyway, that's what I respect about you.
Thank you.
You take time with everybody, no matter who it is. If it's the 80-year-old widow who's looking to move her house that she's lived in for 50 years, or it's that couple coming in and they want to live in that trendy part of town.
Yes, I do, and it's important to me. I think everyone deserves a really good experience. And real estate is not easy. There are a lot of bumps in the road and a lot of moving parts when you're under agreement and when you're getting ready to put your house on the market and getting ready to buy a new house. So I think everybody really and truly deserves that one-on-one. I do care about you. I want you to refer people to me. I want you to have a nice experience. I want you to look back on the experience and say, you know, it was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, it went well.
Here's a great topic, and let's just see if anybody jumps on board. What's your favorite room in your house?
My bedroom.
Really?
Yeah. I love to sleep.
Well, if you'd asked me that 10 years ago, I might have agreed.
It's
But-
not the kitchen.
Well,
Everybody
you know
who
what?
knows me knows it is not
I'll
the kitchen.
be honest with you. I have a little desk in the corner of my dining room that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I like my little hallway. I like to look out my little windows. And I like my basement.
Really?
Yeah, even the attic too at times. There's something strange about that, but I like to go up there where there's like no windows and nobody bothers me.
Well, I'll tell you where I spend the most time is in my home office. It's where I am most of the time.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you're up this morning and you got a cup of coffee and you are awake, what's your favorite room in your house? I mean, 866-391-1020, and there's got to be a significance to the bedroom because you sleep because you're tired, and I get
Right.
that. I get that. But I don't know. There's just little parts of my house that I really like a lot.
Yeah.
Each house that I've lived in, the game room in my old house that actually grew up in that game room, all the parties and family get-togethers. Where I'm at now, the peace and tranquility of my little chair in my little basement, that's not a modern basement by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, it's a 110-year-old house, and other than some paint and carpet, it's a 110-year-old basement. But I find it comforting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody has a place in their house that they find comforting. Let's go to Carl on Troy Hill. Hey, Carl, the room that you love the most in your house, what is it?
It is my own little office room.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Diva.
Do you spend a lot of time in your home office?
Since I've retired, yes.
Okay. I love my home office. You can go there anytime you want and do work.
I actually am more productive at home than I am here.
Me too.
And I don't mean that in
Yeah.
a negative way. I just get more work done at home.
Yeah.
I've got my desk and my own computer and blah, blah, and I just do anything I want to or anything I need to.
Yeah. Yeah. I love my home office. I'm there. If I'm not in my bed, I'm in my home
Well,
office.
Carl's a judge, and I know what you do. What's the most work that you get done? What's the one thing that really you get done better there? I know what it is with me. It's preparing for this show and videos and scripts and stuff like that I have to type up. I can just focus a lot better. And if I want to get up and throw a load of laundry in,
Right.
and it's the sights and sounds of the house that kind of are nurturing to me.
Yes, I totally agree. I like to hear the washer running and the dryer, and when there's not a quarter in the dryer, and it's slamming
Oh, I
around.
charge people to use my dryer.
Right.
I need any help I can get.
But Carl, you'll probably agree with me if you have paperwork to do, and I do a lot of paperwork, and I need quiet and not a whole lot going on when I'm getting my paperwork done, and the home office is really the best place to work.
Yep, it is, and I have a whole system of how I pay my bills and what order I put them in and that sort of thing. I do all that there. But I've got a question for you. I think I know the answer, but I just want to have a confirmation. Let's say that I bought a house in 2004, and I was single at the time.
Okay.
And then, say, 10, 12 years, I got married. Now, I want to sell the house.
Uh-huh.
And the deed is still, the title's still in my name. Doesn't my spouse have to sign the sales contract or
Closing company would want her to sign the deed transferring the house to the new owners because you are married now. So most of the time, my closing companies, and if you had a lawyer, and you probably are a lawyer if you're a judge, I would say yes. Your new wife, even though your name is the only person on the deed, you're married now, and when you transfer that property to the new owner, the closing company is going to request that she sign off on that new deed.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Yes.
Because there is always a possibility that her interest could come into this in some way or the other.
Yes.
And so, all right. Well, that confirms my thought on it. And nice talking to you.
Thank you, Carl. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, Carl, good guy. Always
Yeah.
calling from Troy Hill, one of the historic parts of the city of Pittsburgh. Okay, we're going to go to a break now, but as we go to break, Other than your favorite room in the house, also heirloom piece of furniture, hand me down, where it's at, you think of people. This all has to do with your home. And guess what? All of these dreams can become reality if you buy a home with Lauren Klein, of course, Pittsburgh Property Diva, Coldwell Banker, Marysville. What else would you like to do in the next 2 segments? We've got about 30 seconds.
I'm going to talk with you about my charity that I have every year. This is the 10th year I've done this project for the Cancer Center at Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And I want to bring Chris in to talk a little bit about what's happening on Pittsburgh Beautiful for a couple minutes. And I also have an open house tomorrow, a Meet the Expert event out in Penn Township.
Will you be serving scones?
I might.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Stay with us. Next hour, Dr. Ray, and then I'm headed to the Pittsburgh Travel Showcase, underway today and tomorrow, AAA Central at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center.
The NRG Storm Center.
Urban scones.
Yeah. Rob just doesn't want to talk about divorce.
I hate
No.
it. I,
He's
you
not.
know,
He's just done
You know
with
what?
it.
It's no fun.
Listen, especially when I grew up in such a wonderful family.
Yes.
It's disgraceful
Yeah.
to think I've been married 3 times. It's literally. And listen, the girls that I treated like crap.
Yeah.
Thousands of them. I could call them right now. They would be over there making me dinner. The ones that I absolutely loved and adored threw me down the steps.
Yeah.
The last one should have.
Yeah.
The first 2, no. I'm not taking responsibility.
I'm not taking that one.
But I'm just saying, it's disgusting. It's embarrassing.
Now, is Nan coming in every week now for a while?
No. She did though. I've known Nan forever.
Yeah.
I love Nan, but Nan's been. But it's just I don't know.
I listened to her on the way in this morning.
She's a good girl.
And I really appreciate her philosophy on handling these people, because I think there are some people who are just off the rails.
Listen, it's just sad.
Yeah, it is. It is
Sad.
really sad.
That's why I will never. And I've had chances, but I just don't. I don't want to get involved anymore.
Yeah. It is sad.
It is. Well, because you know what? Just when you think you're happy, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to go through that again. Well,
Yeah, it kind of just brings the mood down thinking about it.
It does, isn't it? It's sad,
Yeah, but
man.
you know what? At the same time, I think people really need to understand there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, an oncoming freight train. No, this
It's got a response for
Drama.
everything.
That's what I
Listen,
say.
I
Drama.
got some stand up for you.
Yeah, I'll say you do.
Divorce is not.
It doesn't have
It's
to
no
be.
fun.
But listen, if you really, and this is what I tell my friends who are getting divorced, if you really, it's not about you. If you have kids, it has to be
But
about
can
your
I tell you
kids.
something though? God bless my 3 children. They got everything, and I was a hands-on dad. You know what? They're fine. I'm the one that got
You're the
torched,
rat.
and I'm not saying I want pity, but this has been a hell of a ride.
How long has it been since you've been divorced?
5 almost.
5 years.
And it hurts like shit.
All the time.
All the time. And I'm not that I even love her. I couldn't even go back because, and I don't mean this in a negative way, I'm not working for it no more.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I'm done.
You checked out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not working for it anymore. 6 showers a day, $100,000 in clothes. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore.
Fancy dinners.
I just want to go sit in my chair and be with my kids.
Yeah.
I'm done with all of it.
So
And out of this business, I am so sick of talking about all this negative stuff. I mean, today,
Well, that's
now
why I
Steve
won't-
Wynn, I swear to God, they're making this shit up.
What's happened with Steve?
Well,
Wynn?
now these women are accusing him of all this stuff.
who's Steve Wynn?
Wynn Casino.
Oh, the
guy.
casino
Big
guy.
He's up there in age too, right?
Yeah, and I swear I saw him in Coons Market.
Yeah,
It's true. I'm telling you, Teddy had him in there. I'm telling you, this is all big joke. I'm not stupid.
I swear I saw him.
I'm telling you,
Market.
looking at the American greeting card. I'm telling you, it was him.
I'm dying.
This
I
should be-
can't.
it was
I
him.
just can't.
Yeah.
Guys, this is so staged. All of this stuff. It's like a bad B movie. It's
It
just-
really is.
It's,
It
I
really
think
is.
I think it's dreadful.
Well, and if you think about it, he's a casino magnate. You know what I mean? Of course, there's going to be
listen,
Listen,
lots of
everywhere
women
if
you
you
around.
have
go.
money and you
Yeah.
did anything with anybody, they're going to get you.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
it's
Nobody
terrible.
realizes there's consequences to their bad behavior.
that's true.
Listen,
That's the
you're-
problem.
Can I tell you something, Lauren?
What?
I get all that. I
It
agree.
is the
Now
truth.
you know what? That's why I don't want anybody or anything ever.
Well,
I'm done.
I say if you make a choice, you accept the consequence, whether it's good or bad. And nobody's perfect. We're all flawed. But
Listen, I've run into every one of them over the last 10 years. They brought them all back. I haven't missed one. They have tortured me for 10 years every single day. And guess what? It's enough is enough.
Yes.
And I know stuff on each one of them, and I would never do that to them, including my ex-wife. Never. And you know what, Pete? I'm telling you, no more.
no more. Well,
That's why I love going to my house.
I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news
Yeah.
in probably 15 years. I just do not. I don't watch politics. I can't. There's nothing you can do about it. Mind your own beeswax. Stay in your own lane. You know, help your family, help your friends. Be a good person when you go out public.
No excuses. It was just different then, but you can't do any of that today.
Nope.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the way in.
Yeah.
That's why you're better to work for yourself. That's why I want to work from home. They should put my students, just let me do my show on the weekends from there, do my videos. I'd be happy as hell.
Yes.
They could do that.
I know, but they won't.
Yeah.
It's all, the golden era is over here.
Just go to Dr. Ray's house. He's got a studio.
I like
He's got
Dr.
a
Ray.
whole studio there, yeah.
How long's he been doing his show here? It's a long time, right?
He is a good guy.
Yeah.
He's just so smart, he's dumb. You know what I mean? I couldn't do what he does,
Right.
but he's a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just wired different.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was I watching? Oh, I saw this really sad thing on Facebook about kids at lunchtime eating alone. Not to change the subject.
I know.
But wait. It has a good ending. It has a good ending. So, and this happens in every school.
I'm listening to
Kids are sitting by themselves at lunchtime, and it's really kind of sad. And, we might have been one of those kids, but there's this movement now, we dine together, and it's these groups that come in school. All these kids get together, and they go around and they introduce themselves to kids who are sitting by themselves, so they have somebody to eat lunch with. Tore me up this morning. I watched it at 5:30. I was in tears.
Really?
Really?
I thought I heard somebody crying outside.
Yeah, I could just see, Dad,
Drama.
I'm sitting alone at school. I have no friends. Okay, good night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on.
No, listen, I'm
to me.
super
No
sensitive
offense.
to that kind of
Just
stuff.
get up off your ass and make friends.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? We got
That's
stuff
his
to
old
do.
school Rob.
Listen, we got stuff
Get off
to
your
do.
house and go make some
Old school Rob. That's your name from now on. Old school Rob.
Oh.
He bullied me. Put a steak knife in his eye. Move on.
That's not what they do now.
It's just, everything is just so. And this kid in Uniontown with this arsenal of guns.
I know. That was nuts. That was nuts. Where are
Where's
his
the money
parents?
coming from?
Huh?
Where's the money coming from?
Yeah, really.
I couldn't even buy a Clark bar
Yeah.
when I was 15.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
The following is paid for
I'd act like I cared about family members to get birthday cards.
These are the people who make Pittsburgh work.
I get it. I don't care anymore.
Pittsburgh works.
There you go.
Pittsburgh. KDK.
All right, this is a great topic today, talking about that favorite room in your house, favorite heirloom piece of furniture, all about buying and selling. If you have any questions about a transaction, you can give her a call. She's so choked up to be here today. 866-39, I hit your mic a little too early there, sorry. 866-391-1020. Dollar Bank Instant Access, KDK.com. People don't realize when you get up this early, people go, did I just wake you? It takes a couple of hours for your throat to kind of realize you're amongst the living. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to Jackie in Penn Hills. Jackie, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to Pittsburgh Property Diva on KDK.
Good morning, Rob. I'm Lauren Dan.
Aunt Jackie. Coco.
Yeah, good morning, honey.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, honey. First of all, Rob, I want to thank you for hosting my beautiful niece and very experienced niece every Saturday morning.
My pleasure.
She found me my beautiful house. And so I want to know if she ever gives me permission to move, if she can find someone to haul out my beautiful kitchen sink in my favorite room, the kitchen.
I know the favorite room is your kitchen. And I love your kitchen, and no, you can't take your sink with you when you move.
You know what, though? I understand what she's saying, though. There's certain... That kitchen...
Well, listen, this sink is a porcelain sink.
Oh, man.
One of the big white ones. It's almost like a farm sink. and it's big and white and porcelain. She's got this beautiful white and black kitchen tile that's it's so retro. It's cool.
I got
With the white cabinets.
She
See?
transformed this house. It was all green, even the kitchen. Every room
You
was
did.
green, and she has a knack for picking the most beautiful colors.
Wow.
So she transformed a greenhouse into a beautiful beige house.
It's beige.
Let me tell you something.
Beige and white.
And porcelain sinks. I years ago had a porcelain sink that I loved, and I rolled a weight that I was, dumbbell that I had bought at one of the local sporting goods stores. I put it on the counter like an idiot. It rolled in and broke it. So I thought you could just go out and replace them. No. So be very careful.
Yes. She babies that
I'll
sink.
just keep enjoying my sink then, and I have to stay stuck in this house.
You're stuck there.
Let me ask you two something while I have you on the phone here, Jackie. So I have a very old home, and the kitchen is not any type of kitchen that I'm used to. Okay, it's about the size of a powder room, as we used to call it. You know what I mean? It's not big, but it's still my kitchen. But I have to stand when I eat because I can't fit a table in there. Is there anything that you can get? You could actually put in a corner somewhere, like a one-seater or a two-seater, that I could actually have some sort of feel of being able to sit in my kitchen? The dining room's okay, but you want a little place to sit in your kitchen.
Well, she has a little table in her kitchen, and the best thing to do is do a drop leaf.
Yes.
You know, where you can make it bigger or you can make it tiny,
Yes.
and just put a stool up to it or a little chair.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes, thank you, Coco.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Where'd you get the name Coco at?
Oh, well, it's short for coconut,
Okay. I think we get it. Lady who would call Saturday to talk about her sink.
right?
Yeah, right. All right, let's go to Rosie. Rosie, welcome to the Pittsburgh Property Diva. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the program. Thanks for calling in.
Hi, Rosie.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question.
Sure.
I've listened to your show lots of mornings on my bedroom radio, and you always talk about getting your house ready for sale.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in my house 50-some years,
Oh, my.
and I'm considering putting it on the market. But I have not, my husband passed, and so we've not done anything here as far as upgrades, and there's some things that need tended to in the past, say, 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
Now, what's the issue there?
Well, are we talking about cosmetic updates? Or are we talking about, like, maintenance issues?
Well, maintenance, I would say maintenance as well as cosmetic. It needs painted and things like that. Now, I don't have the funds to put a lot of money in upgrades. I'm, kind of barely getting by.
Okay.
And I was curious as to how this would work.
Well-
I have a bathroom downstairs that I always called the guy's bathroom, and it needs upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
And the kitchen does. That was one thing on our agenda, was to put new countertops and a new floor in the kitchen, which obviously with illnesses and so on and so forth, it's never come to fruition. So I was wondering if there is a way that a house can be sold as is.
Yes, absolutely, and that was going to be my suggestion. So sometimes when we sell houses, just like you just don't have the resources to make those updates and upgrades and the deferred maintenance issues. Then in that case, we would just sell the house as is. We get it cleaned out and cleaned up, and and put it on the market and adjust the price accordingly to the condition. So,
Would you recommend that I get estimates for some things that need done?
well, you
Or-
could, but I would say if you're going to sell the house as is, then whoever's going to buy it is going to know that they need to do these things to get the house up to 2018, mechanical standards.
Because our borough has a lot of restrictions as far as how, when you sell your house,
Yes.
you have to have certain things like a what do they say, a smoke alarm
Right.
in every room.
Right.
And now would that have to, those things have to be taken care of, or could that be negotiated during the sales agreement?
Well, either or. I would recommend, and I typically do when I meet with my clients, to get those occupancy permit issues taken care of. It's just one less thing that buyer buying the as-is house needs to take care of. But truly, if it's not affordable for you and you don't have the resources to get those things done, then yes, you could say, I'm just not doing anything. I'm not taking care of the occupancy requirements. I'm not doing any dye test requirements, and I just simply can't. So we're going to price the house accordingly, and someone can buy it just the way that it is.
So why don't you give her a call? Let me give you this number. I'll give you a few moments to get a piece of paper and pen. By the way, for everybody out there, PittsburghPropertyDiva.com is where you can find out more from Lauren Klein. You want to email her, PittsburghPropertyDiva@gmail.com. But that number is 412-628-8286, 412-628-8286. And hey, good luck with that, Rose. And listen, I know
Thanks, Rosie.
it's got to be very difficult to do that. But you know what? She's tired, man. She's done her time. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
she just wants to sell her house, and I can totally agree with that.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people that I do run into, and I handle a lot of estates and trusts too, where the people managing the estate or the trust just simply don't have the funds to make improvements to the house, and then we price it accordingly, and hopefully somebody comes along and buys it, and they do all the things that need to be done to it.
So I'm driving home last night on the street that I live, and it's dark, and I'm always looking at property and real estate. I haven't done it my whole life, but especially being that we do this show now. Somebody had bought an older home that had been a rental for many years.
Mm-hmm.
And all the lights were on. It was about 9 o'clock at night, and they had gutted the whole place. They put all new 2x4s, all new this, that, joists, and I thought to myself, that's going to be beautiful when it's all said and done. There are some people that actually thrive. They love doing that.
Yes, there are a lot of people who like to do that, who want to do
So
it.
her home may have something that they want, and they may be willing to pay for it.
Yes, it may be in a great location. It might be close to the, what do you call that thing? The T.
T, yeah.
The T.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those, I know she was from the South Hills. If the location is great and the bones are good, you'll get an investor that comes in and redoes everything.
Dollar Bank Instant Access, the interior decorator that we had on, they want to
Yes,
know.
Kim. Oh, Kim Bartholomew is her name. And she's at Bartholomew Design. Really super talented, bright, kind designer.
All right, break, then we'll come back and get ready to wrap up with the Pittsburgh Property Diva, Dr. Ray, next hour. Then it's off to the Pittsburgh Travel Showcase from 10 to 1 today on News Radio 1020 KDK. Good morning.
It won't be long.
Say hi to Pam.
Morning, Pammy. Pam. Get out there and sell some houses, Pam. Not snowing today, babe.
Is it going to snow at all next
Oh,
week?
Lord.
Monday.
Listen,
Monday.
if it is, I don't even want to know about it. I can't stand it.
I don't mind this.
I'm going to Tampa.
I've got mixed emotions and a 300-foot driveway. So
Guys, do you need that much room?
no.
No.
Get rid of all that. And no wonder you're tired.
That's what I say.
I know it's hard.
What does every man say when he buys the big house? You know what I mean? When he buys the big house, when he gets
I'm
to where
dying there.
I'm dying in this house.
I'm dying in that
I
house.
said that a couple years ago when we moved in, and she said, "That's fine, honey." And the last 6 months, we need to get a condo downtown. That's
No, you don't want to go.
No, I don't want to go downtown. I want to go to Shadyside because I like Walnut Street.
Yeah.
I like Walnut Street. I want to go down there and I want to have my coffee and I want to talk to people and
You like doing all that. That's good.
I
Lauren.
do.
yeah.
I used to enjoy doing that. I don't like talking to anybody. I really don't.
But you're so quiet, Rob.
God, no, I do here. 'Cause hey, I gotta put a show on because I get paid for this, you know.
Yeah.
But when I'm not here, like I'll sit at I don't talk much anymore. And I feel guilty sometimes because I don't really have anything to say.
Well, I don't know how you could. I mean,
But I used to love like her. I could go into like a barbershop 3 hours later, and I was making money just sitting there.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And they took it all. You know what I mean?
They took it
They
all.
did. That's why. You know what? That's why they killed me. They won. But anyway, the thing of it is, I used to love it. I don't have the energy. I don't want to do it. I used to strike up a conversation, someone at Sheets, neighbors, my brother-in-law, people. Now they go.
And you duck.
I go down the basement, turn the lights off.
Hit the deck.
His car's here. That's why I got this new car. Nobody knows what it looks like. I go, Bob, you got a white eye. Might be neighbors.
Oh, not me.
You know something? My doorbell has not rung in probably 6 months, maybe longer.
Our
Nobody
doorbell
comes.
rings constantly.
Nobody comes because my ex-wife has a key. Robbie and Eva have a key. Tyler can come. He has a key. He doesn't need a key. I don't know if he does or not, I can't think. But and I don't want nobody coming. But if they don't, they can come in and see me. But I like it that way.
Yeah.
My house used to be constant people. I don't want it no more.
Okay, I've got to talk about my hugs from Nan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not Nan Cohen, is it?
No, that's my nanny.
That's what I figured.
I feel
89
like
years old. She's going to be 90 this year. My nanny.
Yeah,
Your grandmother.
Yeah.
yeah. That'll take up the rest of the time.
Yeah.
We don't got to.
No, yeah, get in here. Fix the mic right now.
Yeah.
Fix it.
And you helped me so
Here,
much with
just
that
stand
project.
up here, Chris. Just stand up here and use this mic.
You helped me so much with that project.
Yes. Okay.
He does.
Amazing
He
videos.
delivers all these bags for me the day before.
You mean this one right
Helps
here?
me
Yes.
pick up all the supplies.
He does. He works hard, man.
Right here on News Radio 1020 KDKA.
Get out of the cold and into the warmth of the Pittsburgh International Auto Show, February 16th through the 19th at the David Lawrence
My neck.
Convention
What did I
Center.
do
Lock
with
the
my neck?
line and go online to get your
Did you ever go
advanced
for a
sale
massage?
tickets at
I used to do that all the
pitautoShow.com.
time.
Don't miss it.
Usually they were out of the way
Pittsburgh
place.
Quest.
Quick, get out back door. Get out back door. Oh, here we go.
I'm dying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Klein is here with Pittsburgh Beautiful, talking, of course, about her and her lovely husband and his venture that is truly being embraced by a whole lot of people. Go ahead.
Well, I want to just start this last segment with a project that I've been doing for the last, this year, it will be 10 years. I do this project with my mom and with the help of the New Vision Pioneers, the Fort Pitt chapter. They are retired and active Verizon employees. They donate a very big portion of the funds that I need to make this project happen every year. And 10 years ago, my nanny, she's 89, she's going to be 90 this year, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And every year since then, on Valentine's Day, I go with my mom, with my nanny, up to the Intercommunity Cancer Center in Monroeville, and we drop off 50 hand-stuffed Valentine's Day bags for all of the patients that are going through chemotherapy and radiation, and the staff there. They're wonderful people. So this will be the 10th year that we did it. Chris is a huge help to me. He delivers the bags every year for me, helps me pick up all the supplies, and this year Erin is going to help me. My daughter helps me put everything together for these people. So thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
Well, I love doing it. You're welcome.
Yes, and this is the last year. It's 10 years, and I promised I'd do it for a decade, and I did.
I
So,
don't want it to be the last year.
well, we're
I
gonna
think it's real nice.
we're gonna find a different project that I feel just as passionate about. So don't worry.
So we're the reason the dollar store in Penn Hills is.
I know.
Don't
Just
you love
thrives.
don't you love the dollar
Listen,
store?
I love the dollar
It's a
store.
fascinating
I do.
place.
It is-
20 bucks, I'm king of the road in that place.
It is
$5,
an awesome place. So tell us real quick. We just have a couple minutes left in the show. Anything new and exciting happening on Pittsburgh Beautiful?
Well, first I want to say it's been my pleasure to help you with Hugs from Nan. I know
Thank you.
Nan pretty well, and I love her, and
She's a really special person.
I think the people at the Cancer Center did a wonderful job, and it's great. I'm kind of sorry that we're going to end it this year, but you know,
Yeah.
maybe we'll keep it going. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. You've got a soft heart for her. So.
I do. Oh, well.
You never know.
Okay.
But on this, there's a very important day coming up. It's one of my wife's favorite days of the year. I think it's called Valentine's Day. For all the men out there listening, this is your reminder.
Don't
So,
poo-poo Valentine's Day, Rob. I love Valentine's
well,
Day.
I happen to love Valentine's Day too.
No. My ex-wife's birthday was Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Oh my!
It was a twofer.
Okay,
Kind
oh,
of
yeah.
like the settlement.
That's
no,
a big
I'm just
day.
kidding. She was worth every bit
That's
of
a
everything.
big
goodness.
day.
Great lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that being said, on Pittsburgh Beautiful, pretty soon we're gonna have a post on there. We're soliciting love stories from Pittsburgh. So we want some Pittsburgh Beautiful love
I
stories.
didn't even know that.
And so watch the Facebook page. Go on PittsburghBeautiful.com.
I'm going to submit a
email
story.
us. You're going to submit a story?
I am.
What story are you going to submit? And hopefully by Valentine's Day we'll have a couple great stories. I know there's some good love stories out there. So
Yes, we have to find something positive to focus on.
Absolutely, too much negativity.
Too
right
much.
Now. I think it's more than I've ever. It just keeps growing every day. The negativity surrounding politics, school shootings, and all this crazy stuff going around. And I think if people would just try to be a little bit more positive,
A little bit kinder too would be super nice.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
What's your favorite thing to get for Valentine's Day?
Jewelry.
Is it?
I don't need to think about it. Chris is a really, really good jewelry picker. So he buys me this necklace I have on today. He got me for my 40th birthday.
Nice.
And
just this year.
Yeah, I wish.
You're doing okay,
yes,
believe me.
Jewelry I love, and we always go out to dinner for Valentine's Day.
Nice. What do you want for Valentine's Day there, big guy?
I just want to have a nice dinner with my wife.
Oh,
That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And maybe a card in the morning.
Oh, it brings back such great memories of those wonderful Valentine's Day dinners. You want fries with that shake? Pull around to the front window. There's nothing like McNuggets.
Right.
It says, I love you.
I would never go to the drive-thru on Valentine's Day.
But every other day.
Oh,
I love the
come on.
drive-thru, just not on Valentine's Day.
But we're getting close to my favorite time of year. Shamrock shakes.
Oh,
come on now, Lauren.
They're coming back.
You know you
They're
like
coming back.
you like a good shamrock shake.
There's nothing better than a McRib. Just she loves those.
Hey, but honestly, if you are looking to be a part of the spring market, which is just weeks away, time is of
I'm
the
in
essence.
the middle of it right now, Rob. I think our buyers are getting super excited, and I'm super excited. There's good inventory out there. I think the inventory is just going to increase over the next few weeks. More houses are going to come on the market. Interest rates are still low. There's tons of FHA, VA, USDA programs out there for people to take advantage of with very little money down. And, it's a great time to list, and it's a great time to buy a new house.
You know what's amazing to me? So many people just don't know all of this stuff. And I can understand why, because there's so much out there. That's why you need to hire a Pittsburgh Property Diva.
That's right. That's what I say too.
Have you ever said to someone, by the way, are you a veteran?
Yes. I do ask my clients, have you been in the military? And do you know that you are eligible for a VA loan? And most of them do know. But some of them don't, and it's a really great way to honor our veterans and allow them 100% financing and get into a really nice house with not a lot of money down. So yes, I take very good care of my veteran clients.
Listen, we are out of time, and I just wanted to tell you thank you, and it's always a pleasure to see you.
My pleasure. I love being here, and I hope everybody has a great weekend.
We will have a great weekend, I'm sure, but even a better week ahead, and hopefully all of these open houses tomorrow come up big for you and your clients.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, listen, I got a couple more minutes here at the studio today, and then I'm headed to the Pittsburgh Travel Showcase. It is right now 8:55. Let's take a short break, get ready for the news at 9. Then Dr. Ray Wisniewski from the Nutrimo Studios.
Every morning, learn the issues with a
Hey, Rick said he got thrown out of his house on Valentine's Day. It was -3 degrees. Thanks for watching,
Rick. Bro, if you poo-poo Valentine's Day, you can forget about it.
Oh, yeah, you're on.
You saw me going like this?
No.
He's over there in the back room going like this.
What she do.
Yeah, that was live. All right, say goodbye to
That's my
everybody.
favorite hand gesture, by the way.
It is.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for watching.
Brock.